Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Vincent Brunetta. I'm Chief Digital Officer for SOCOMEC, French industrial company. And today I am with Matthias Griselle.
Hi, I'm Chief Project Manager at ITS Future on the IoT topics.
And today we are very proud and very happy to be part of this Opinum 2021 event and to show you how to build your new Energy IoT product with thanks to Data Hub and thanks to Opinum framework. We will present you what a French industrial company has done. I'm just trying to activate. Okay. So today's session is to talk about Wyotis IoT platform builder. This IoT platform builder is a result of 18 months long job. So at the beginning, in fact, SOCOMEC, a 100-year-old French industrial company, was looking for a solution to make their product smarter and also to transform the business models to more service and digital. So as the first step, SOCOMEC 4 years ago decided to create a full ecosystem to address upstream and downstream services, because at the beginning of SOCOMEC was an industrial company, only a manufacturing company, and the idea was to extend the business by addressing services before and after the products are sold to the customer. So it was a global value chain increase, in fact, especially addressing critical energy management topics. So the build of Energis is an in-house complete ecosystem of expert company in energy and digital to address those upstream and downstream services. So we have companies addressing, consulting companies addressing energy management, water management topic, for industrial companies, but also for building and companies. And we have in this ecosystem also, you will see that some digital experts that are also helping SOCOMEC to transform from a manufacturing company towards a more service-oriented company. And a result of that was the build of a complete IoT platform builder, thanks to those resources, but also thanks to external partners like Opinum. And we have the chance today to explain you the result of this transversal partnership between SOCOMEC ecosystem companies and Opinum. And by mixing all those expertise, we have built Wyotis, and we will explain you what is Wyotis and how Wyotis can address specific use case and most of all increase service, online service, digital service business. So Wyotis is a complete IoT platform builder created by experts. So the first expert in this huge work is SOCOMEC. So SOCOMEC is in this context is considered as the electricity and energy expert, and SOCOMEC and with SOCOMEC products we address everything which is linked with energy and electricity measurements, and you will see some other use cases around the energy storage management. The second expert we have in this ecosystem is a cloud company that was created 6 years ago by SOCOMEC Group. It's called Agora Calice, and Agora Calice is a cloud company that is running some data centers in France, in China, and also in Singapore. And Agora Calice is providing infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and continuity activities for cloud and for industrial companies and other French or European companies that are looking for specific and custom, tailor-made, I would say, cloud solutions. Third companies is ITS Future, and we have today Matthias with us from this company. This is a company which is specialized in DevOps and web and mobile app development. And ITS is working with us, and you will see that on all the cloud developments we have done in the partnership with Opinum. So ITS is mainly working on the user graphic interface and all the development framework. And last but not the least, this is a key partner also in this solution, is Y6 Labs. Y6 Labs is a French company located in the west part of France. And Y6 Labs is providing IoT expertise, and especially LPWA, LoRa expertise. So LPWA stands for Low Power Wide Area Network. And they are experts in low consumption, wide range radio protocol called LoRa, and they have developed a full complete solution of LoRa private network, and also compliant with LoRa public networks. And these capabilities have been also integrated in the Wyotis solution. So you see and you know and you can understand that by mixing all those competencies, we were able to build end-by-end global solution to address that. But to address that, we did not want to rebuild and to reinvent the wheel. So we were looking for a strategic partnership that could provide us huge data, huge and very efficient data platform. So we have studied the market, and 2 years ago we met Opinum and we met Loic, and we decided to work together and to work in this close partnership with Opinum. So Opinum, you will see, is providing us the data platform that is labeled for energy and environment, but we used all the API capabilities of Opinum data platform to in the Wyotis global scope, and they are providing us all that you know that Opinum is very efficient in all the data engines, all the calculation engines, all the dashboarding, data storage, and so on. So you will see in the next slide the different components of the functional architecture of the Wyotis platform. But the global scope of this partnership project was done with those 5 companies. And the result of that is that we built a unique platform builder, in fact, to support any kind of connected product. So we are speaking about radio, LoRa connected product, but we can also integrate any connected product through that is using other protocols. This platform can be used by industrial companies that want to make their product more smart and to create ad hoc services through multiple use cases, in fact. So the idea of this platform, and that's why we call it a platform builder, is that this platform is fully product agnostic. It's fully open and interoperable. It's based on open libraries, but mainly open and interoperable protocols. Is 100% REST API based, as Opinum and Data is as well. It's fully scalable. Today it's mainly built on the Docker technology in order to provide this scalability. One very particular point is that this Wyotis platform is hosted in a private cloud, so it can also guarantee data sovereignty, and it's running on a trusted network. And the company that is running these cloud services, those cloud services, is ISO 27001, and it's also else data hosting accredited and certified. This is Agora Calice, and you will see that Opinum is also taking benefit of that. It's fully cyber secured, so you know that Opinum is running pen tests, but we are also completing those pen tests by making also our own pen test on this private cloud infrastructure. It provides web and mobile responsive apps, and you will see that in the rest of the presentation. It provides also an application builder that is no code and highly configurable. It provides smart alarming features like Data Hub does as well. It provides product provisioning features. It provides, which is very particular, a complex semantic data library for product sensors and measures that allows to mix data of the same kind of measures like temperature, but those data may come from different product manufacturers. So thanks to this semantic data library, we are able to compare temperature coming from one manufacturer to a temperature coming from another sensor manufacturer. So as I said before, it provides a no-code, highly configurable dashboard reporting and alerting component. A fully native LoRaWAN public and private network capabilities. So thanks to Y6 Labs that is developing this complex network server component that is fully integrated in the platform. Makes the platform that fully compliant with the LoRa public networks as well. And we are also integrating some AI engine capabilities through specific Dockers that could run AI algorithm. We are running some of our own AI algorithm for example, we are working on smart alarming on this, but we can integrate any kind of AI algorithm on the platform. On the functional point of view, what we did, in fact, is that you can understand that for an industrial company like SOCOMEC, the Opinum platform that is more energy and environment oriented was missing some of the features. So what we did, in fact, we kept all the basics of Data Hub. So it's everything which is yellow on this chart. So we kept the custom analytics, the capability of using some air language scripting, some alerting features, for sure the time series data storage, which is very powerful. Also everything which is linked with inbound and outbound data exchanges, like the inbound FTP, REST API, or all inbound data ingestion, and all the outbound capabilities like API as well, Power BI, XLX, CSV exports, PDF, and so on. So we kept all those features, and we add and we developed some specific features that were more mandatory and needed for industrial companies like SOCOMEC that wants to integrate their technical industrial products. So we developed, in fact, provisioning tools in order to have a fully automatic provisioning process for the product. So it means a fully automatic. It means that when we connect the product is automatically recognized by the platform. It shares some security keys with the platform without any human interaction. So we developed that. We also developed some features linked with data enrichment, deployment assistant tools, and everything which is linked also with the semantic data engine that we talked earlier. So we mixed features coming from Data Hub and features that were developed by the ecosystem. And we also integrate on the collection and transformation brick. We also integrated LoRa capabilities, MQTT capabilities. So we packaged the Wyotis platform in 3 different blocks. In fact, the first block is called Wyotis Network, that is integrating every components, every features that is in charge of getting the data from different sources. It could be a information system from the customer. It could be a LoRaWAN sensors. It could be a physical product connected on a Modbus network. So this is the Wyotis network, which is, this part is fully in charge of getting the data and being sure that the data is entering the platform. Then second part is called Wyotis platform. So it's this platform is in charge of retrieving the data, triggering some algorithm, triggering some calculation. Also, this part is also in charge of all the data access and user management. This is also a brick in which we add some new features on top of Opinum to be, you will see that on the demo right after this, to be able to, at the user management point of view, to have user permissions that allows some users to see some device or to see some dashboards, and to allow other users to see other device and other dashboards. Because in a company, when you are building some dashboards or KPIs, depending on the job of the users, the KPIs you are using may not be the same, but nevertheless, the data entry and the sensors are usually shared. So that was very important for us to address this data access and user management in a very precise way. And the third part of the application, and you will also have a demo on that, is the Wyotis application builder that allows to build web apps and responsive apps without any code. So it's a fully drag and drop engine that allows to build dashboards and that allows also to build reports that could be sent towards the end users and to the customers. So this is the global architecture of the platform, and it makes features from Data Hub and also additional features that were developed specifically for the needs of SOCOMEC. As a first example on the slide, I will just show you first example of one industrial product that was connected on the platform in order to create a proactive maintenance services. So the idea for SOCOMEC, that is the manufacturer of those uninterruptible power supply on the left side of this graph. The objective for SOCOMEC was to make those products connectable. So there were for sure some developments within the product in order to have the product compliant with the platform. And the product is sending many data on a 2 minutes basis. So alarm data, but also internal functional data. That are the two lines, the red one and the green one. And those data are sent to the platform. The platform is retrieving and getting all the data. And the idea of this use case is to provide proactive maintenance for SOCOMEC customers that want a premium maintenance service. So usually when you have a maintenance service on one device, you have one visit a year to see if everything is going well. Or if things are not going well, you get some phone calls at the support desk. With that service and with that proposition of value, the idea was to have to build a 7x7, 24 hours a day monitoring system by SOCOMEC expert services, and to provide the customer a full support and a very platinum support on those UPS that are in some cases very critical, because the UPS is mainly used in hospitals or in data centers or in telecom companies. So it's very important to have this 7x7 high level of service level on those products. So SOCOMEC is providing expert services, 7x7 alarm monitoring and 7x7 also analysis based on the data that are sent to the platform. And you will see some example. On the customer point of view, we are sending him every month or every quarter some reports that are also generated by the platform, but we also are giving him a mobile app also based on the platform that is providing him some live dashboards and live KPIs. So on a SOCOMEC expert service point of view, you will see that later on. Those experts are using the platform to see the alerts, and when an alert is triggered, to analyze the alert and make this proactive maintenance and get back to the customer in case of if needed. And those experts are also reading and sending those regular reports to the customer by also adding some notes within the reports. That is possible thanks to a workflow to review the report before the report is sent to the customer. On the customer point of view, so this app is the mobile app that the customer can have in his pocket to have a live dashboard on his product and what in the status of the product. So it's a real-time data asset management, in fact, app that shows the UPS health status, but also that shows some alerts, and that also provides some direct access to the expert services. So this is the first use case. We will show you some other use case in the demo. So the two use cases we will see in the demo is another use case based on SOCOMEC product, on energy storage system, which is another product, and I will explain you what this product is used for when it is deployed in customer environment. And another example, we will show you how to monitor energy in a building also, and to build dashboard in the platform thanks to this tool. So the key benefits of this partnership, it's very important because it was really, and it is really a win-win approach. By doing that, Opinum was able to provide Data Hub as a private cloud offer, in fact, because you may know also that Data Hub SaaS solution is mainly using public cloud capabilities. So thanks to this partnership, we were able to provide, and we are able to provide and to duplicate the Data Hub platform on a private cloud, hosted in ISO 27001 environment in a trusted cloud. And this private cloud could be shared between different customers, but also could be dedicated to one customer if the customer wants a dedicated cloud, a dedicated Data Hub solution. So even if the customer does not want a shared or a SaaS platform, he can ask for a private hosting of the Data Hub platform. The second key benefit of this partnership is that Wyotis platform builder we decided to make it available as a white label platform. Why we do that? We are doing that. The idea is to create a community and to share the investment on this platform, because many of the needs are kind of transversal needs, reusable, are based on reusable components. And the idea is, as soon as we have a clear and a very interesting idea of developing one features, we make it available to the community. And as a white label platform, it is available for partners or for integrators that are looking to build IoT services, in fact, on top of their products, or partners or integrators that are looking for a ready-to-use builder, in fact, application and report builder. And you will see that in the demo. So the demo, and we will do the demo with with Matthias. I will mainly speak on the use case, and Matthias will take the lead on the technical explanation. The demo will be in three parts. We'll go through two use cases. One use case linked with energy monitoring in buildings, mainly talking about ISO 50001, which is a way to measure the energy efficiency and in the building. And the second use case will be a more SOCOMEC product-oriented use case based on energy storage system. SOCOMEC is making also this kind of product, and we will show how we use the platform to provide monitoring and maintenance services on top of that. And the last part of the demo will be more technical oriented, and we will show you how to use the application and report builder to create very easy in several clicks an application, dashboard or report. So we will reuse one of the use case and modify it in order for you to see how easy it is. So we will go to those two use cases. I will switch the screen. Okay. Okay, so the first use case, so we are now connected on the Wyotis platform. And within the platform, in fact, we have three different basic components. One component is, and we will not go through all the components, but one component is called referential. This is a component in which we declare all the product, all the measures, all the variables that can be used in the dashboards. Second component is called administration, and this part is dealing with everything linked with user permissions, widget permissions, and so on. And the third part is called app builder, and we will go through that. I'm now connected as an administrator on the platform, but can also be used as a user with no admin permissions. And in the app builder, in that case, we will show you some of the dashboards that we have built. So this first use case is a use case which is building an energy management oriented. So all the platform is built on screens, menus, and within the screen we have some widgets. So one widget is a part of the screen that is providing some features. So in that screen we have built a screen with a navigation widget. And a map widget. And in the map, we are able to locate, to display the location of the different installations. So in that case, we build the report in order to monitor the energy in two different schools in Paris that you see on the left side of the screen. So, and we will see later on how easy it is to build those screens. So the first screen we have built is a screen that is able to display the energy consumption of one building. So on that right part of the screen, we have several different widgets. We have one charting widget with all the detail of the energy consumptions depending on the usage on the site. So energy based on the lighting, energy based on the heating, and so on. We are also able to display multi-value, other data like the external temperature. What I did not say before is that thanks to Opinum, we have also an access to weather API, and Opinum is providing an access to Meteor Blue, that is weather data accessible by API, and we have also integrated that. So we are able in this dashboard to display the history, the monthly history of the consumption, Also able to have an aggregate of the consumption on the month, and to have a detailed consumption with other widgets like the chart you see on the left side. Everything is dynamic, so it means that if we change the timeline, we are able to refresh the data. So that was data are coming from last year, but because it's on our demo platform, so we're able to refresh the data, and we are also able to go inside the data and to have more aggregated data by day or by week and so on. So this is the first example. I will take another one, which is mainly many ISO 50001 oriented. So on that screen, we are comparing 2 months, in fact. So we have built a widget to compare 2 different periods. First period is on the top, the blue one is the energy consumption on the in October, and second one in yellow is the energy consumption in September. And what we want to do in ISO 50001 is to compare those 2 periods. And if we take an action, for example, middle of September or end of September, in an action to decrease the energy consumption, for example, to change all the lighting system with by integrating some LEDs, we can see the gain on the last chart that is making the difference between September and October. So in that widget, we are able to make the difference and to make September minus October. And we are also able to align the periods by comparing day by day. So it means that we are able to align not the 1st September with the 1st October, but we are able to align the 1st Monday of October to the 1st Monday of September, because usually the usage of the energy usage is mainly based on the calendar. And at the top and at many a big KPI is to calculate the energy performance indicator, the ENPI, and to see if we have reached or not the gain that was targeted by making an energy action. For example, what I talked before, replacing some lighting system by new LED system. So this is the first example, and Matthias will show you how we built those dashboards right after the next example. I will go through also on a functional point of view on the next example. So next use case is a SOCOMEC use case. SOCOMEC, so we are at SOCOMEC, we are manufacturing different kind of products. We are manufacturing uninterruptible power supplies. We are manufacturing energy monitoring systems that are many also interconnected and connected products. We are making switches, and we are making energy storage solution. So for that use case, the dashboard and the application we have built is an application for a customer or for a facility manager to monitor and to follow up the way the energy systems are working and are used on different sites. So the platform is customer oriented, but it could also be a distributor or integrator oriented. It means that either we can display data linked to one customer, or either we can display data or dashboard linked to a group of customers with aggregated permissions that allows, for example, a third party to create services for their group of different customers. And this is, for example, a way that SOCOMEC is using the platform. So on that example, a first dashboard that is similar to the previous one you have seen with the building. So it's a map, but in that map, on below that map, we have put another widget that is called current alarms. So this widget is able to display all the alarms that are coming from the product. And when you are managing a huge amount of installation, it's very important on a single display, on a single screen, to have the list of the alarm to be displayed first, and then that helps you to drag and to go more in deep on how to analyze the alarm by getting right to the data and right to the origin of the alarm. So this is the first screen. Then we have another screen that is mainly interesting. So if we go on that one, so this is this screen is made also with several widgets. So you can see that we have the platform is very powerful because we are able to create dynamic, very dynamic and graphical widgets. So that one was specifically built with SOCOMEC. So what is an energy storage system? An energy storage system is an electrical technical system that is able to charge and to load by getting the energy from the grid. So this is the first part of the chart. When you see the 200 kilowatts, is the part of the energy that is going from the grid or going to the grid. The energy system is also able to load itself through photovoltaic installation. So this is the second part. So in that case, and these are, I think, that are live data. We are connected with live data. You see the date on the top right. So right now, the system is, the photovoltaic system is generating 20 kilowatts. And those 20 kilowatts are used to load the battery. And the third party of the chart is the battery itself of the energy system. And all the objective of the energy system is to balance between the energy that is retrieved from the grid, from the photovoltaic panels, from the battery, in order to feed and to send the energy to the factory or to a building. So in that case, in this status, we are sending 15.5 kilowatts in the building. So this building is a SOCOMEC building, so it's a demonstrator. We do this demo on a SOCOMEC demonstrator, but the same product is used with customer facilities as well. And we see that the state of charge of the energy system is 89.6%, and the temperature of the system is 28 degrees, and we have no alarm on this. So once again, on this display, we have several widgets. We have some widgets that are dynamic. For example, the chart that we have seen, the percentage, the temperature are fully dynamic widget, and we are also able to put some more pictures or text widgets. Another way to display the interesting data and information is not the energy system within its environment, but it's a dashboard to focus on the battery state of the energy system. So with this dashboard, we are focusing on the status of the battery of the energy storage system. So we can see that the battery capacity state of charge is around 89%. The load rate right now is around 0, and we have also a chart displaying the history of the temperature and the DC voltage of the battery. So this is another dashboard that shows some interesting KPIs. For sure, I show you right now some dashboards that are very customer oriented, but when we are doing maintenance on the system, we have specific dashboards that allows us to access to all the 200 parameters of the system and to display all those parameters on a timely basis using the time series display. Last but not the least, I will not show you all the dashboard that is linked with this system. but that one is interesting because it's a graph to show the power mix. The power mix is the balance between the energy coming from the grid, the energy coming from the solar power, and the energy coming from the storage system. So the blue is the energy coming from the grid, the yellow is the energy coming from the solar power, and the red is the energy coming from the energy system. So when the red part is below zero, it means that we are charging the energy storage system. And when the red part is on top of zero, it means that the energy system is providing energy to the building or to the facility. So once again, now we will go through the technical part, and Matthias will show you how those dashboards are built, and how easy it is to build those dashboards, but also some reports, because all those dashboards are web-based, fully responsive dashboards, but the tool is also providing a report generator that is able to generate reports in PDF or in HTML. And in the screen now, you see a kind of report that we are sending to the customer, that is sending to the customer the status of his system over 1 month or over 1 quarter. And this reporting capability is also part of the platform. And now Matthias will show you how to create a report or create a dashboard or modify a dashboard. Matthias, the floor is yours.
So we'll go back to the Wyotis environment that you saw earlier with the demonstration. And we'll edit, for example, the existing dashboard. So with access to the admin configuration, we can access to all the arborescence of the application. We can select the dashboard easily. And here we can adjust every component, every widget of the dashboard. So for each one of them, you can select the options. Options will allow you to show which template to select, which way they must discuss between them, because when you interact with the widget, you can share the information with other widgets. You can configure what information you want to select. For example, here we selected the total power. You can select the temporal period and many other configurations depending on the selected widget. Of course, you can adjust each one of them with the size, and you will find many widgets according to your needs. Some are oriented to alarms, some are more oriented to data visualizations. It could be through pies, it could be through historical graphics, and some could be specifics also. And once you have finished to edit your dashboard, you can publish the dashboard, go back to the applications, and we'll see the results. So not very artistic, but so you are able to configure the page without any code, and it's also accessible to the final user.
What we did not say, I'm sorry about that, because all the demo is based on French application, so application with text in French. So you see on the top right of the screen the flag, because the user is French, so the whole application is translated in French. But everything is available in a multi-language. We have some translation XML files that are fully customizable by the customer. Also, we are able to integrate new language if the basic language needed is not it has not been translated yet. Sorry.
And even for the reports, it's simple as you can. In fact, every dashboard can be used for the reports. So we'll edit a current report. First report, we will select the page we want to see. For example, those four. We can select and configure the front page, the back page, the top and the foot of each page. And once the content of the report is configured, we can also configure when we want to generate the report. For example, here, I will generate the report each first day of the month. Each first day of the month. I can select which device I want to analyze, because as you saw, for example, if you want to apply reports to this kind of dashboard, where you have to select the device to be displayed.
Because let me go back on that one. On the left side, I did a demo on the Solenbat seal building, in fact, so it's one of the SOCOMEC building. But you see on the left part, you have the you have on the left part other installation, other energy storage installation. So the second one is called MHT, the third one is called Mockup, and the last one is called SOCOMEC ME3. There are no data in, but anyway, this left part of the app allows you to navigate within a set of installation or within a set of data within one product. So when we generate a report, we need to tell the report engine on which product, on which installation the report has to be based.
And so it's for the products. You can also provide information about the duration. For example, for the same reports, you can generate a report each month, or you can generate the same reports for each quarter of the year, or the full year. And then you can also configure to automatically send the reports to the client once it's generated. So that's all about.
Yeah, we did not want to go more in deep configuration of the tool, but the tool is very powerful in terms of configuration. We did not want as well to go more in deep on the user permissions, but all the screens you see are linked to the users, so we are able to make some read and write permissions on those screens. We are also able to hide the left part of the screen that allows some timeline navigation or product navigation in order to have a report that is fixed, in fact, and without any navigation in it. And we did not want also to go more in deep on how the semantic data engine is used, but this is also very powerful. I will say one last point. The hierarchy you see on the left part, so this is in that case a geographical product-oriented hierarchy. The product is fully multi hierarchy, so we can imagine to have geographical hierarchies. We can imagine to have also functional hierarchies. We can build everything we want. And thanks to Data Hub as well, we are able to aggregate data through those hierarchies. And this is also very important to say that within the same kind of measure, we are able to make some data aggregation through those hierarchies. So for us, this is what we wanted to show you. I'm looking for the time, so we are a little bit late, but that's all for us. I don't know if there are some questions or if we have some opportunities to answer to the questions. So if there are some questions, you can use the chat to maybe. So anyways, if you have some additional comments or question in the future, you can go through Opinum, or I think that Opinum can also send you our contacts info in order to discuss. So we hope that this presentation was relevant and interesting for you. And we want to thank you all for attending, and also many thanks to the Opinum team, because they are really a great team to work with. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.